This morning on the job, could a long commute to your job actually cause you to perhaps quit? Well, according to staffing firm Robert Half, 23% of workers surveyed said that they'd left a job in the past because of a poor commute. I believe this. Here now to discuss how workers can manage this and how companies can step up their game is our friend Rebecca Risk, Metro Market Manager for the Robert Half-based office in Providence. Good morning.
Morning.
Great to have you back.
Thanks.
I think we've all been there. We can all empathize at one time in all of our lives. I'm sure we've all had to deal with a brutal commute. It's just difficult for some people, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It really is. So let's get right to it and how we can define really what constitutes a bad commute itself.
I think it's defined by a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. You know, one person might be comfortable to travel an hour each way. The other person might want a 15-minute commute all in. So it's just personal preference.
It really, some people actually enjoy like a lengthy commute. Maybe they want to catch up on a podcast or something, enjoy music, but it's all personal preference. Like you said, personally, I like having a short commute. It makes for a better day for me. Now let's talk about why a person might actually leave the job because of the ride-in.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think it absolutely impacts your quality of life. You know, if you're in the car for an extra hour on either end every day, that impacts your ability to spend time with friends, family, do stuff outside of work. And if you get out of the car in the morning after a brutal commute, it's probably going to impact your day-to-day productivity as well.
Yeah, if that's not for you, it's adding all that time on either end, which can really just be arduous. Now let's talk about why in certain cities workers might be more apt to leave a job. Is it geographically based in some situations? Maybe you learned this or gleaned it from the study.
Yeah, I think you know, certain cities are just going to have different traffic patterns, so certain people are just ultimately going to be affected differently than others. But again, it kind of just comes back to that personal preference thing and what your expectations about a realistic commute are.
Sure. I mean, I lived in Los Angeles briefly. I've talked about this on the show, and it was just torturous every day. So certainly I can see how those statistics might vary based on the city.
Yep.
Now let's talk more statistics. 39% of workers said that their commute has gotten better in the past 5 years, and 22% say that it's gotten worse. Was that surprising to you?
Not really. I mean, I think a lot of companies have made accommodations to people. So, you know, staggered schedules, flexible work times, remote working options. That really helps with all of that. One of the parts of the survey that I thought was particularly concerning was that 60% of people said that their employers hadn't done anything about the commute. And I think that's the bigger concern. Those people will probably leave their job as a result of, you know, a really tough commute.
It would be great if these companies could step up and really offer some type of solution, but certainly it's not easy. Everyone's situation is different. So suppose you want to approach your manager at your job and talk to them. Is there a way we should go about this?
Yeah, I think you need to do your research, find out what other companies are offering, and then I think you need to talk to your manager, present a business case, you know, explain to them how it will impact you, how it will impact the company positively, and, you know, see what they can offer. Don't walk away from a role that you like just because of the commute, because if you don't ask, you don't know what you can get.
Absolutely. Yeah, there are so many factors to weigh, so many factors to consider, and we appreciate you breaking them all down for us here, Rebecca.
Thank you.
If only everyone could helicopter to work like me. Great to have you with us as always. If you guys would like to review these tips from Rebecca or get even more of them, you know what to do. You can get more information from us at roadshow.com.